So you've booked your dream trip to the Dominican Republic and you're flying into Punta Cana International Airport. Whether it's your first time or you just want to feel totally prepared, this is your walkthrough for exactly what to expect from the moment you land to the moment you're on your way to the resort. This guide is for both standard travelers and those who choose to use the VIP arrivals, and I'll be walking you through every step, where to go, what forms you need, what to avoid, and how to get through the chaos without losing your cool. So let's dive right in. Now, step one happens before you even depart. First, this is the paperwork. Every traveler entering the Dominican Republic must fill out an e-ticket form before arrival. This form covers both immigration and customs. At the moment that we went in, this form is free. There's no charge for it. And I'll show you the official government website right here. This is the one you want. Avoid any third-party or scam sites that try to charge you for something that's completely free. Trust me, they do exist. You can include multiple people on one form. A family of 4 can fill out a single ticket, and once you're done, you'll get a QR code. Print it out and also save it to your phone. The airline will actually ask to see it before you check in for your flight, or at least that's been our experience. It's not optional, and without it, you won't be boarding that plane. So you filled out the forms and enjoyed some creative airplane food, and now welcome to Punta Cana. You've landed at Terminal A, which is the older terminal. This is the one that we usually land. I've never been to the other one, so don't expect air conditioning here. There are very few areas that have it, except for when you're shopping, and you'll feel that pretty quickly. After landing into this terminal, you'll deplane onto the tarmac. There's no jet bridges here. Instead, you'll take a shuttle bus to the terminal building. That part is really not glamorous. The bus can be crowded, loud, and very hot. Sometimes it sits there for a while before it even starts moving. It's just part of the experience, so brace yourself for a warm welcome. Now, if you've booked the VIP arrival service, you skip this bus entirely. A golf cart will pick you up right at the plane and take you straight to the immigration lounge. It's private, quiet, and a lot more comfortable. But here's the honest take. We used VIP on our last trip, and since we arrived midweek at midday, I don't think it was really necessary. The airport was quiet, and we were through in no time. But the other people that we were with on the plane were also through pretty quickly, so I'm not sure it was worth the very great expense for VIP. The price varies depending on where you book it, so definitely do some research before you lock it in. It might be worth it during high season or definitely on a weekend when several flights land at once, but for off-peak times midweek, probably not. Or at least I'm not going to do it midweek. The next stop is immigration. Whether you arrive via golf cart or a sweaty shuttle, everyone goes through passport control. Terminal A does not have e-gates at the time of this video, so everything is done manually. Lines can be long during peak travel hours. Have your passport ready along with that printed or digital e-ticket QR code. They may not ask for the e-ticket, but sometimes they do, so it's good to know exactly where it is. The officer may ask where you're staying and how long you're staying. It's nothing intense, but it's a good idea to know your resort's full name and address. If you use VIP, your escort will walk you through a private immigration line in the lounge with little to no waiting. Duty-free detour. Immediately after immigration, you'll walk through a duty-free store. A lot of people think they're officially in the country at this point, but technically, you're not. You haven't gone through customs yet. That means that any alcohol or tobacco that you buy here is still subject to import limits. So if you buy 4 liters of different liqueurs or wines and you're only allowed to bring in 3, you might run into issues. Unless you really know the rules or you want to risk it, consider waiting to shop until after customs or when you're at the resort. But if you're going to shop at duty free, know your limits. Now we're moving on to baggage claim. It's It's time to grab your luggage, and there are several carousels and flight numbers are posted on the monitor, so don't worry if yours takes a while. Bags sometimes come out slowly here. Porters are everywhere and very proactive. If you want help, they'll happily grab your bags and escort you. Just tip accordingly. If you don't want help, say no gracias firmly and hold on to your luggage yourself. VIP guests will usually have their bags collected for them and escorted directly to their car. If you're waiting for someone, there are places to get a drink and a snack.
Bienvenido a Punta Cana,
Now we move on to customs. You may be asked to send your luggage through a scanner for a quick check at customs. The customs staff might ask a few questions or take a look in your bag. It's usually fast and painless. Once you're past customs, you're officially in, but you're not done yet. You'll now enter what I lovingly refer to as the Shark Tank, a long hallway filled with people waving clipboard signs and free smiles. Most of them want to sell you something. Tours, timeshares, excursions, transportation that you just don't need. Just keep walking. Don't stop. Don't engage. You don't need to talk to anyone until you get to the transportation counters. Transportation hall. This is where the real chaos happens. The transportation hall can be loud, busy, and it can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. But here's the key. Know the counter number for your pre-booked transportation company in advance. Most private transportation companies like Dominican Airport Transfers, Transecure, Punta Cana Limo, and many more companies have assigned counters in this hallway. You check in there and they'll call your vehicle and they'll lead you to the curb. If you didn't pre-book your ride, well, now's your chance, but I highly recommend doing it in advance. Taxis from the airport are notoriously overpriced and scams are really common. To me, it's just not worth the stress. Private transfers are usually more reliable, safer. I don't know whether they're cheaper. I think they're a little bit more expensive, but you don't have to haggle at the curb. Plus, they'll email you in advance with the exact pickup instructions so you know exactly where to go. For me, this is much less stressful and it is my go-to. And once you've checked in with your transfer company, they'll guide you outside to your van or shuttle. You're almost there. It can be hot out here, especially if you have to wait, so grab your sunglasses and a water bottle, load your luggage, hop in, and finally you're on your way to the beach. And that's your Punta Cana Airport Arrival experience from start to finish. From paperwork to porters to dodging the sharks, you got this. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos. We've got resort walkthroughs and resort reviews for 4 Punta Cana resorts coming up next. And we'll be back to Punta Cana in the fall to try the brand new Secrets Esmeralda and Dreams Esmeralda in the up-and-coming Miches. I don't even know how to pronounce this new area yet, so be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. It's about an hour and I think an hour and a half drive from Punta Cana Airport, and I'm not yet convinced it's worth the drive, but I've heard there's less seaweed, so I'm going to let you know all about it when we're there. Safe travels and welcome to the Dominican Republic. Bye everybody. Be sure to check out our departures video for tips and tricks to get you home safe and sound.